As a basketball fan, I'm depressed. As a human being and as an American citizen, I'm getting to the point where I'm scared as hell.
Breaking news here on CBS Sports HQ, and it is monster news. The NBA has suspended the season after Rudy Gobert has tested positive for coronavirus.
It seems surreal that a season is postponed. Skip, this is not a sports issue. This is a public health issue.
ESPN reporting Jazz star Donovan Mitchell has tested positive for coronavirus, along with his teammate Rudy Gobert. This happening, of course, before last night's game against OKC.
Breaking news right now on CBS Sports HQ, the world of sports. This coming in, 4 players for the Brooklyn Nets have tested positive for the coronavirus. The team released a statement saying, in part, quote, 4 Brooklyn Nets players have tested positive for COVID-19. Of the 4, 1 player is exhibiting symptoms. The other 3 are asymptomatic.
Following an NBA Board of Governors meeting early Friday, the NBA is reportedly targeting a July 31st return date that comes via The Athletic. 4 different format plans were also discussed, and the league has yet to zero in on what this return will exactly look like. But the powers that be now have 2 months to organize their return, with a July 31st, the new target.
What's going on, Presidential Gang? It's your boy, Mr. President. What's going on, boys? So if you haven't seen the title right now, yes, we're back. Almost. We're at like 90% back. So if you guys are like, what the hell's going on right now? Basically, for the OG subscribers who know me and know my first few videos, I used to do a lot of scary stories, obviously, and a lot of NBA until, you know, the coronavirus hit, and then we couldn't do as much of NBA as, you know, we should have done. But July 31st is almost here. Don't worry. We're coming back, and we're coming back stronger than ever. I promise you. So this video goes out to all the OG subscribers out there, but also in particular, there's one subscriber out there. I don't know if he actually subscribed to me, or I don't know if they subscribed to me or not, but they were always the first person to comment on my NBA videos. I believe the name was RG. Bro, shout out to you. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for riding with me since day one. I don't know if you still watch my videos or not, but this one is for you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Roll the clip.
Many think he is right there for
man, we're about to start with the Lakers.
It's a battle between he and Giannis.
Lakers and Mavs.
We are ready to tip it off, guys, for the first time in 135 days.
Let's get it, boy. It feels so
Wearing
good.
The number 30 jersey. They all do in the Curry family. It goes back to the Dell days.
Oh, he got McGee with that.
Into the lane, gets the first bucket.
Porzingis demigod, bro.
Defense properly. You're looking to see just how quickly they can get in sync and do what the coaches have asked him to do.
Vogel said you will see LeBron and AD in the first
Is
half.
Luka playing? Yeah,
got
Luka's
your first
playing.
look at Anthony Davis.
Oh, got him.
Up, and he knocked down the jumper
Buckets.
for Seth Curry, and he hits his second 3 in a row, and it's an 8-2
I don't even know who won
Dallas
this.
lead. He's at 45% from 3, second best in the NBA behind George Hill. And AD.
That was nasty.
Mismatch. Mid-range.
It was a hella mismatch,
I don't know about
bro.
you all, but I've kind of missed seeing that from AD, that little fadeaway.
I miss seeing NBA in general.
18 to 20 feet.
Again, I told you, I didn't go out on
Luka?
a limb too far, picking him as take your shot.
Having some time off to achieve that.
Oh,
James,
man.
Remember, like earlier in the season, he kept kind of touching his shoulder. He kind of tweaked it a
I
little
want to
bit,
know if
stretched
anybody
it a little bit.
You really aren't
goes
looking into
off,
the crowd.
bro. I know
Maybe
this is
there's
just
a
like the
free throw or something
scrimmage,
like that. So
but I
the
still want to see
sound
somebody go off.
should sound real and a little familiar to them, hopefully.
Was the last game
Oh my God, hold on,
completed.
hold on. Look how empty the whole thing is, bro. That's just filled with just staff and like the rest of NBA players, bro. That's sad. You guys see what coronavirus has done to this? Anyways, let's continue.
Back on March 11th, they beat the Nuggets 113
Oh!
to 97 as Luka locks it up for
chill out,
Kristaps
chill out, chill out.
Porzingis.
It's just a
and he
scrimmage,
throws it
chill
down.
out.
Went for 31 and 17. Porzingis did not play that game. He was resting his sore knee, so Boban absolutely can get it done. As KCP does a nice job of getting in the lane. Kleber. Danny Green high off the glass. Deion Waiters.
I was confused for a little bit. He said Leba. I don't know. I never heard of that person.
Step back. And Waiters.
Okay, I
you.
This year, it's been a really interesting season for him. Remember, before the season started, he was on Team USA, missed all of training camp after he hurt his foot. Just going to be the guards like Russo, like Waiters. Those guys can make plays in the half court as well.
First quarter winds down.
Buzzer beater,
Waiters.
boy.
Say hello to Los Angeles Lakers and their fans. Waiters with another
I see
three.
you, bro. What's
And a
the
little
score?
pose at the end.
29-22.
White loves it. The fellas love it.
Lakers up.
Mike Trudell's going to join us right now with a KCP update. What do you got, Mike?
Yeah, Geeter, so he rolled his ankle, but the report is that he's okay.
Dwight making that late decision to join the Lakers in Orlando. Nice closeout
Bro, I
by
swear.
Waiters. But the shot still falls.
I think they feel pretty good.
He pulls up from mid-court, bro.
Hey, big game, I want to bring you in. One of the big reasons why Dallas is back in the playoff hunt. But Luka, already a star. And now teamed up with Porzingis, comes down and hammers one.
Yo, that boy mad. Who he mad at?
The number of players who just continue to improve. That's the beauty of the NBA. Is Kyle Kuzma gets to a spot, hits the mid-range jumper.
Have to think about more as they get into the postseason, whether that's against Dallas or
okay, LeBron.
That can go
Who tell you that, Kyrie?
By having a big out on the perimeter.
I see you.
Throughout the NBA, and I think that would, challenge some of these scores, who a lot of them, like Harden, a little bit to where you could, tag them a little bit.
Can y'all boys see me?
LeBron
bro?
James taking advantage of the mismatch with Jackson, goes right to the hoop.
Add to in terms of more minutes together, and I'll tell you what, that's going to happen now, right? Specifically with Rondo and Bradley out, he is the guy that you think of as stepping into that bench role.
LeBron doing a nice job. Oh, nice give and go.
But turnover. But you got LeBron.
Nice job getting their hands in the passing lane. Dwight Howard.
Bro, I know LeBron is ready to go too, bro. That boy's been resting for
Jackson gets knocked away.
I don't know, months.
Boban is there, and Boban delivers off the glass. Kuz, Danny Green, KCP, AD, and LeBron. Backdoor cut along the baseline. What a pass from LeBron James to Kyle Kuzma, the dunk.
And I think LeBron is smart enough to know that if he can create more weapons, there's the big weapon right there in AD from downtown. Waiters, JR, Pope, anybody that can facilitate and make something happen. LeBron's going to be looking for that type of versatility.
Little teardrop.
I like that, though. I want to see Kuz get very confident. A little bit slow in the last few weeks going into the shutdown.
LeBron.
Speaking of confidence.
Anybody in Orlando, he just knows what to do. He knows his body. He's been working out really hard, and I think
that boy
JaVale
with the Euro, bro.
is a little bit less complicated.
I would never hold on.
Like and I think we saw
I
there.
would never think JaVale would actually do a Euro, man.
Speaking of confidence.
Anybody in Orlando, he just knows what to do. He knows his body. He's been working
Look
out
at
really hard.
I mean, kind of a Euro.
Yeah, I think you bring up a great point.
Is a little bit less complicated, I think, than sometimes it's gotten. Like, the biggest thing is that his minutes went way down because he has two All-NBA forwards on his team. Educate the Lakers further in the organization's push towards what they want to call progress on racial and social issues. Has some terrific guest speakers from around the country, a lot of professors and educators and journalists. So it's really been eye-opening, and I think that it's something that's been very important for the Lakers, everybody, Chris, to try to really embrace what's been going on in this movement across the country.
Yeah, we appreciate that information, Mike. Great stuff. As
he learned that from his brother.
Hits a layup, and the Mavs come right back. Dating back to Martin Luther King Jr. and his first time protesting on the campus of UCLA.
Yeah, he was in the famous photo with...
Waiters only played in 3 games this year for Miami.
Really? Oh, yeah.
And Waiters.
Didn't they trade him?
Hits the 17-footer, 69-61.
Bro, I've been so disconnected with the NBA, bro.
3 ball in the corner is good. 72-64.
Why is the audio like that? Not the announcer's audio, but the game audio.
The numbers
Y'all hear
go
that?
up.
That sounds nasty, bro.
Yeah, Geeter, last season he had 39 points in a game in Philadelphia. He had 41 points against Detroit, or as many opportunities on offense, I should say. And he really tried to do other things, played some good D, and really pushed up his offensive rebounding numbers.
That ugly ass
When
shot.
Rondo got hurt and had the surgery shortly thereafter, we know that he's not there in Orlando. So it's probably closer come this weekend to about 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, I thought he was going to end his
Frank
career
Vogel did
right there.
expect that if the Lakers are playing at that point that he would get him back into the lineup. But yeah, secondary ball handling, that is the thing that Rondo did the most of. You see Deanne Waiters there creating a play for Dwight Howard. That is one thing that Frank Vogel
just want to stay healthy and
Deanne Waiters is a playmaker.
Get out of there.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Boban!
No
Sorry,
injuries.
sorry, James, I got excited.
Boban, I did too.
When Cook
Hey.
in the game with J.R. Smith, THD, Dwight. And
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, bro. You know?
Good young player. He can block some shots, hit some threes. Another part of Dallas is a young, bright future.
He was the CAA Conference Defensive Player of the Year when he was in college. THT to the rack. Lay it up and in.
Who?
THT again. This time
THC?
just misses. The up and under with the left.
Or THT?
And Mavericks take advantage on a leak out, 93-85.
Say, man, that crowd is really good.
And you diving on the sideline in Game 6 in '87 and there's no crowd?
No response? I'd be upset.
For this game, there was no player introductions beforehand. There was no national anthem.
Damn.
That'll be the same for the next 2 scrimmages.
No
but then they will
way.
gradually add those elements and some more time on the clock as well.
Dad, who passed away.
Crazy.
Quinn was younger, was a huge Laker fan. Boban. Great shot fake, unable to convert it. Such valuable minutes and opportunities for the South Bay Lakers to see these guys at the big club. JR, and one.
Okay.
Locked in.
That boy almost pulled a jelly fam, too.
Trudell, you still with me?
I can't believe they actually signed JR,
No one's
bro.
even talking about him right now.
Hey,
They got Zach
LeBron
Collins
fans,
and
tell me
Nurkic
what
back.
y'all really feel.
They got a guy named Dame Time. Round the back.
I see you.
Well, Giddy, you know, this will be our first time
Okay.
in the playoffs in some time.
From Boban, Lakers are down 5 with 28 seconds. JR's going to shoot a 3.
Pull it.
Chris,
And he makes it, and the Lakers are down just 2. Quinn Cook
Oh, shit.
down 2, 5 seconds.
What's y'all gonna do? Don't turn it over? Okay.
And that's going to do it
That's game. That's
for
game.
the first scrimmage for the Lakers
Wait till the buzzer
here
beater.
on the NBA campus in Orlando.
Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for even clicking on the video. I appreciate you guys, man. It means a lot because we're back and I could finally start posting what I want to post now. You feel me? Like before, bro, I was just waiting for the playoffs to start, man, so I could just start posting, you know, like NBA clips. Because honestly, if you guys know me, if you guys know from my previous videos, NBA is a part of my life. You feel me? NBA and NFL, that's the love of my life right there. And it's been so long since I've been separated from her, you know. I haven't even been following it. Last thing I heard from NBA was that, honestly, this is not even like going thoroughly into it. This is just from what I heard, and I'm like, oh wow, man, that sucks. Last thing I heard was that Russell Westbrook tested positive for COVID. I think he's back in the lineup though. I think he's healthy now. But that's the last thing I heard from NBA. And that was just recently. That was just like a couple weeks ago. But other than that, I haven't even been following it, bro. I've been like majorly depressed about it because I miss it so much, you know? But anyways, leave a like on the video, man. Subscribe if you haven't. We're back. This game doesn't really count because it's a scrimmage. But on July 31st, that's when we begin, boys. That's when we begin. But yeah, anyways, boys, thank you guys. Appreciate it, man. Subscribe if you haven't. I said that already. Stay safe, stay healthy. Y'all boys already know, man. And I'm out.